Hi everyone, welcome to today's new video. Today I'll be mood reading for a week and I'm gonna take you guys along. So let's start off with what I'm currently reading, and that is Iron Flame. I was so excited for this one to come out, and I'm still like really excited, and I love reading this one, but it's so long. I underestimated how long this book would be because on Goodreads it says 680 pages, I think. But in reality, it's like much longer because normally when you have books on your iPad, you usually change how big the letters are. But a 500-page book on my iPad is around 350 pages. But Iron Flame is still 600 pages on my iPad. So that means it's like 800 pages if you have normal font sizes. So it is very long. I am very dedicated actually to finish it today because I've been reading this for a week now and it's taking me way too long, even though I'm really enjoying the story. But I think if it's gonna take me even longer, it will kind of put me off reading this book. So I know I need to finish this tonight, and I'm going to try to finish this tonight. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. I think I'm 80% through, so it should be possible. So it is later at the same day, but look what I found. I went to a bookstore at the train station because I just wanted to see if they might have Iron Flame or Checkered Maid or Wildfire, and look what I got. It is so pretty. It was there and they had like 6 copies of Iron Flame, so I was really surprised because I didn't expect them to actually have the book, but I have it, and it's kind of a waste of money. I know that because I was already 80% through this book, so I wasn't even gonna read it physically. But I have so many amazing quotes that I want to highlight and annotate, and I think I'm gonna reread this book at one point, so that's why it's not a waste of money. That is just me talking to myself to convince myself it wasn't a waste, but obviously it kind of was. But it's so pretty, and also look, I have my copy of Fourth Wing right over here, and these spines are perfect together. They align perfectly, but also look at the difference. This is Fourth Wing, which is 500 pages long, and this is Iron Flame, which is over 600 pages. This one is so much thicker, and I already thought Fourth Wing was like a lot. But yeah, I can't wait to finish Iron Flame today. Okay, so I am almost done. I have this much of the book left. I finished that. Only this left, and I only have 60 pages, and I'm so nervous because like the ending of Fourth Wing was crazy, so I'm really scared. But up until now, it's so good. Good morning, everyone. I am really tired right now because I stayed up finishing Iron Flame last night, and it was a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin talking about this book, but let's just start off with saying I rate this one 5 stars because I honestly think anything in this series is gonna be an immediate 5 stars for me. I don't care if it's amazing or a little less amazing, these books are my everything. I just love this series, and I love our main characters. But I do want to say that I think this book was way too thick. Let me show you something. Don't read the page, but if you can see, the font size in this book is tiny. So this book might be 620 pages long, but in reality it is much longer. And it also feels really long. When you're reading this, it's not like, for example, with Throne of Glass, that you're like flying through the book. No, it really takes a while. It's also a little more complicated, like the whole magic system in this one. So it took me almost a week to finish this book, and that is, in my opinion, a bit long. And also, there was a lot of pages that could have been scrapped. I don't think most of the pages in this book had to be in this book. I think this could have been 200 pages at least shorter than it was. But like I said, I love these characters. I love our main character especially. I love Violet. Violet is like my girl, you know? But I do think in this book her character development kind of went backwards, because in the first book she was like all confident and she believed in herself, and she was like, oh, she was just a little more self-assured. And in this book she was really, well, insecure and like, oh, I am the cause of everyone's problems. And I get it, because there was a lot of heavy shit happening in this book, but it felt like she went the entire different way with her character, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But the plot of this one was really good. Little spoiler, I liked how the flyers and the riders work together. I liked the whole revolution aspect of this book. And I also liked that Xaden and Violet kind of worked their things out, even though they're like still a bit wobbly when it comes to their relationship. But yeah, I really liked those aspects of this book. I like the plot, I like the characters. I actually like that Dane got his redemption arc, because I don't think Dane was that horrible in the first book, and I kind of liked him in this book. So yeah, that is my review of Iron Flame. And now I'm probably gonna be picking up Ariel by Sylvia Plath, I think, which is entirely different than I normally read, and I normally wouldn't read a book like this because I don't read poetry and stuff, but I'm reading that for a different video, and I really want to see if like poetry is my thing, which I already know is not my thing, but we're still gonna see. Hi everyone, little reading update. So yesterday I was reading Ariel by Sylvia Plath, and I finished that one yesterday. And after that I started reading The Stranger by Albert Camus. I have no clue how to pronounce his name, but it's this book. It is a classic, and I finished that one today. So now I started listening to Carmilla, and I started reading March 1, and I am 40% through March 1 and 16% through Camilla. Yeah, so I'm reading these two, but I'm also gonna be picking up like a different book that is probably like a physical book. And I've been having a really good reading week. I finished Iron Flame, obviously, and oh my god, look how pretty. I can't stop saying how pretty this book is, because it is the most gorgeous book right now on my shelf. It's like so shiny. Not the point. I finished this one. I finished Ariel and The Strangers. So it has been a really good reading week for me up until now. So let's see if we can read a little more. Hi guys, so it's a few days later and I'm still not done with Love Theoretically, but I read a ton of books actually this week, but I was also very busy with work. So this week I finished Ariel, The Stranger, March 1, Camilla, and yesterday night I finished Queen of Shadows. And I have no footage of me reading that book, but I do want to talk to you about it because I have mixed opinions about the Throne of Glass series. Because I loved it. I loved the first book and I loved the Assassin's Blade. But ever since Airfire, I've been enjoying this series less. And I don't know why, but I don't like the whole powers aspect. I don't like the whole Aylin's court, I think it is. I don't know, it's not doing the same with me as Throne of Glass, the first book, was, and that is kind of sad. So I rated Queen of Shadows 4.5 stars. I will continue the series because I'm really curious where this is gonna go, but yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. But yeah, I finished this one. I'm still in the middle of this one. I am a bit further than I was when I lastly updated you. And I'm probably gonna read this one again. But I also really want to read One of Us is Lying, because I've seen some pretty good reviews of this one lately. And my boyfriend has seen the show and he wants to watch it together, but I want to read the book first. So it's gonna be either one of these two, probably. So I know the lighting is probably like really bad, but I have this much left of the book and it's so good. They are adorable together, and I think this is my favorite romance novel of all time, probably. So I can't wait to finish this and give you my thoughts. Okay, so I only have 60 pages left and there hasn't been a third act breakup and everything is going so well. So I'm scared. 40 pages and everything is still going well. I knew this wasn't going to go well. I should have known better, but this is just... Have I ever mentioned how much I hate third act breakups in romance novels? Because they suck. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm really sorry for the lighting, but the weather here has been so bad for the last couple of days. So like there's barely any natural light because it has been so dark and gloomy. But I did want to talk to you guys about Love Theoretically because I finished this last night. I gave it 5 stars. Actually, this is one of the only 6-star books I've ever read. The other one I would probably say is The Secret History, but I can say that this is my favorite book of all time, probably. Normally, I'm not that much of a romance girly. I think, normally speaking, romance generally lacks plot because I just prefer fantasy where it's a little more high stakes and the plot is just a little more entertaining. So that's why I normally don't rate romance books that high, but this one was so good. So basically this is about Elsie and Jack, and Elsie fake dates his brother for like a living, I guess, but they're both physicists. She is a theoretical one and he's an experimentalist, I think it is. And for everyone who knows me, I love physics. I did physics in high school and I was obsessed. So when I heard this book was like about physics, I had to pick it up, and they are adorable together. The banter that they have and the whole plot line of academics is just so good. I am in university right now, so everything they were kind of talking about was relatable and I just love that, and these characters fit so well together, and they are so well written. When I read Ellie Hazelwood's other book, so that was The Love Hypothesis, I don't know, I didn't connect that much with the characters, and I thought they were a bit annoying sometimes, but these characters are beautiful. Like, they have my heart. This book has my heart. This is my favorite book of all time, with The Secret History. And that is saying something, because I don't read romance, normally speaking, but this book, it made me want to cry at the end of how beautiful it is. And that is something that doesn't happen very often. So yeah, 6 stars, 10 stars, a million stars. This is like amazing. Also, these are like my favorite types of covers because they're like matte, I think, and they're just so soft and I don't know. Also, it's like so floppy. Yeah, I did break the spine, but it's so floppy, and yeah, this is perfect. This book was absolute perfection. I am 51% through Check and Mate, and I absolutely love the first 30%, and now I'm not gonna lie, Mallory is kind of annoying me. I have this with some of Ellie Hazelwood's female main characters, and maybe this is like something that I just personally have, but on a certain moment they are just starting to be annoying because Ellie Hazelwood has this miscommunication trope, which I really don't like, and I feel like Love Theoretically was the only book by her that I've read that didn't have that trope, and that's why I rate this like a 6 stars. But this one kind of has this because Mallory, yeah, I don't know, Mallory doesn't really like to talk about things, and she just self-sabotages a lot, and that's what making it a bit annoying to read sometimes. But the story is really good, and it really makes me want to play chess again, which I haven't felt in like a long time. So yeah, it's like super cute. I love Nolan. I love the storyline. I love the plot. Mallory is like a really lovely character, but only her whole self-sabotaging thing isn't my favorite. So it is kind of late right now. I think it's like almost 1 in the morning, and I only have 100 pages left. I have like, I think I've read around 60% of the book, and I don't know, I feel like Ellie Hazelwood female main characters are either a hit or a miss, and right now Mallory's kind of feeling like a miss to me because she has some trauma and stuff, and she has to take care of her family, and these are like not spoilers because I won't say anything specific, but she has trauma. But the way she's dealing with this, she's just making it so hard for herself, but also for others. And I don't know, I just don't really like the way she acts. I don't really like how she treats Nolan. She also acts very oblivious because our like main love interest has clearly said that he likes her and that he kind of wants to be with her, and she's like, no, I hate him, he hates me, we're enemies. And it just feels stupid. And I had this with her other book, The Love Hypothesis. I had the same feeling because there it also was like kind of, come on, Olive, you know what's going on, don't be so stupid. And Mallory is kind of giving off the same vibes, and that is a shame because I rated Love Theoretically 5, actually like 6 stars. It was my favorite book of the year with The Secret History. But yeah, I'm not getting that kind of feeling from this book. I do really like the chess element. I started playing a little bit of chess earlier and I lost, obviously, because I suck at chess. But yeah, I love the storyline, and I would love to see where this story is gonna go with the whole love story, because nothing has happened and we're more than halfway through. Like, I don't think they have like had a proper conversation yet, so we'll see. So yesterday night I finished Jack and Maid by Ellie Hazelwood, and I rated that one 3.5 stars, and it was really cute. I love the chess aspect because I played chess a little while ago, then I kind of stopped playing, but this kind of put me back in the mood for some chess. And I thought the storyline was really good. Also, by the way, I'm so sorry for the weather. It has been so gloomy almost. So yeah, like I said, it's been like so gloomy. It is 3 in the afternoon and it's already getting dark. So yeah, it is very cozy, but it's also a bit annoying when you're trying to film a video. But yeah, Check and Made, I rate that on 3.5 stars. I always have this thing with Ellie Hazelwood female made characters, that they are either amazing and like top notch or not my thing. And Mallory wasn't my thing because I don't know, it felt like Ellie Hazelwood was trying to make a character to get her to have conflicts. It's very vague what I'm saying, I know, but her character is so self-sabotaging that it creates a lot of conflict, which was like really unnecessary, and it felt really close to the misunderstanding trope, the miscommunication trope, and that is like my least favorite trope of all tropes. So that was a bit annoying to me, and I read Love Theoretically by her a little while ago and I rated this one like 6 stars. So I kind of expected her to have another 5-star with Check and Made, because this is one of her newer works. Check and Made is also one of her newer works, and yeah, I just thought they would kind of be similar in a way, more than her previous books, because this one was amazing and Check and Made also was like really cute, and I love the plot and I love the characters, but Mallory, with her little characteristics that did a lot of self-sabotaging, made it hard for me to actually like her and root for her. But I did really like everything about chess, and Nolan is such an adorable main character. He is so sweet, he is honestly perfect, so that I really liked. But yeah, I rated that one 3.5 stars, and this is actually the end of the week, so this is where I'm also gonna end the video. We read a lot of books, I had a great reading week, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!